Good morning, Saki! Good morning, Saki!
Good morning, everyone!
When Saki Swindell arrives, the entire classroom lights up instantaneously. One by one, people start gathering around Saki.
Look at her. Popular as usual.
Yeah, she's got a pretty face, but so what? My name is Asato. I'm a freshman in high school. Saki Swindell was a legend. She has been asked out by every single boy in my class and is also popular among the girls. Even the guys that she turned down haven't given up on her, and continue to approach her every day.
Jeez, you're so uninterested, aren't you? You're the only guy in this class who hasn't asked her out yet, you know that, right?
Not interested. Saki was beautiful, smart, and classy. Pretty much perfect. On the other hand, I had a gut feeling that it was all a facade after meticulous calculation on her side. Whatever. Don't you have to go kiss up to Saki today? What are you getting out of hanging out with an introvert like me anyways?
Well, even if I go now, I'll just be one of many. If I wait here with you, she'll come to us.
Saki's seat was next to mine, so naturally, she eventually came near me. You're pretty cunning yourself, you know that?
Aw, come on, man. I admit that I first approached you with a different motive, but after talking to you, I enjoy your company now.
No one enjoys my company, you weirdo.
Hey, look who's talking.
Narukawa is my only friend. Narukawa was one of the guys that got rejected by Saki, and he hasn't given up yet either. He started talking to me because I sat next to her. Part of his calculation was that since I was so unthreatening towards her, he could make a good impression by befriending me.
Asato! Narukawa! Good morning, you two.
Morning.
Good morning, Saki. You're looking good as usual.
You seem a bit unenergetic, Asato. Are you not feeling well?
This is how I always am.
Yeah, Saki. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Please let me know if you're not feeling well. I'll help you to the nurse's office.
Saki was good at noticing small things. That was one of the many reasons that guys were always all over her.
Hey, Saki. Want to hang out with us after school?
Why did you include me?
Is Asato coming? I'd like to join you if he is.
Really? Come on, Asato!
When did I ever say that I would go?
I don't get to talk to you very much, Asato. I'd like to get to know you better.
I'm not interested in getting to know you. If you guys want to hang out, do it without me.
Well, if Asato isn't coming, maybe I'll join you two some other time.
Aw, come on, Asato! Look! Saki's down! This is a chance of a lifetime!
Stop trying to use me to get closer to Saki. I gave Narukawa the cold shoulder. She says she'll go if I come. She made it sound like she wants to hang out with me. So that's how she fools all these guys. She makes them feel special. I wonder how many guys fell for that. It wasn't the first time that Saki had said or done things to lead people on. That's how so many guys got the wrong idea and asked her out, just to get rejected. It was probably all part of her evil plan. The next day...
Asato, would you please try these out?
What's this? Narukawa was harassing me again when Saki came over and handed me a hand-wrapped package.
I baked some cookies. I've been getting into baking recently. I made these for you, for being such a good friend.
We're not good friends.
I have some for everyone else as well, of course. All of you are important classmates to me.
Narukawa was staring at the cookies with an envious look on his face, and Saki handed him some cookies too.
Seriously? Thank you so much, Saki! Come on, Asato! She made these for us! Let's try them out!
Narukawa insisted, so I tried the cookies out. The way I saw it, she probably knew that I wouldn't accept them if it was just me, so she made some for Narukawa as well.
How is it?
It's so good! I've never had cookies that tasted so good in my life!
They're okay, I guess.
Hey, don't be like that! Saki handmade these cookies. That gives these cookies special value.
No, he's right. I just used normal ingredients from the store, so they're nothing exceptional. You're quite honest, aren't you, Asato?
Yeah, what's the point of lying?
All right, I'll go hand the rest out too, I guess.
She looked kind of disappointed as she handed the rest of her cookies out. Everyone seemed overjoyed.
Asato, do you, hate Saki or something? She made those cookies just for you, you know.
Not really. She made them for everyone.
Well, she came and gave them to you first, and asked for your opinion, right? Of course it was for you!
Yeah, you're probably right. But she had to involve everyone else too. That's all part of her plan.
Her plan? What do you even think of her?
A cunning girl who has all the guys on the palm of her hand. I mean, look at everyone.
Well, I'm one of them too, so I can't really argue about that. But I don't think she's calculating anything. I think that's how she really is.
Don't be too sure about that. I mean, even her name. Her last name sounds like Swindler, and her first name, Saki, sounds like Succubus.
Are you serious? What kind of twisted imagination do you have?
I don't trust how she lures all the guys in indiscriminately.
That's so rude, man. Don't ever say that to her face, okay?
Narukawa seemed shocked about my evaluation. Saki continued to approach me after that. Narukawa was always with me, so we'd all talk together. Jeez, this guy's just using me too. The only reason why he was always with me was because he noticed that Saki was locked onto me recently. And if Narukawa was there, I'd take part in the conversation. So she used him like that. Their interests were aligned. Saki must have gotten tired of waiting. One day, she took action. She told me that she wanted to talk with me alone after school. Up until now, Saki had been keeping her distance from the boys that asked her out in the past. I don't know if that was her way of trying to avoid misunderstandings, but whatever. Well, this is unexpected. I thought she was the type to wait patiently for the guy to take action and feel good about herself, but I would have never asked her out, no matter how long she waited. I waited at the meeting spot, and she showed up.
I'm sorry for suddenly asking you to meet me. Thank you for showing up.
Don't worry about it. Make it quick, though. I tried to brush her off, but Saki didn't seem to mind. She hesitated for a bit, and blushed as she looked up at me.
I like you, Asato. Will you be my boyfriend?
Everything about it was so generic. I just gave her a cold stare. Ha! Did you think that I would fall for you that easily? Think again.
Huh?
How many times have you pulled this trick on other guys? All of the other guys were fooled by your tricks, but they don't work on me. Was it that painful?
What are you talking about?
I'm sure that you wanted me to ask you out so you could say that you've been asked out by everyone in the class. But you realized that I would never do it, so you decided to ask me out yourself, right? That way, if I said yes, at least you could still say that you've gotten every boy in the class to fall in love with you.
Asato, I think you're misunderstanding. I've liked you for a very long time. I only said no to the others because I liked you.
Well, it seems to me like you were pretty friendly with everyone. I mean, so friendly that they all fell in love with you.
I feel bad that I made them feel that way, but I was simply trying to just get along with everyone. I didn't think it would turn out like this.
You sure about that? I think it was all calculated.
I regret trying to be friends with everyone in class. I didn't do a good job at keeping a good distance.
I don't care either way. I don't trust you. And I could never go out with someone I don't trust.
Why don't you trust me? I would understand you rejecting me if you disliked me, but that reason for not trusting me, I can't swallow that. It's all a misunderstanding. If you won't go out with me because you can't trust me because of a misunderstanding, I'll just have to stick around until you understand.
You're sounding desperate. Is it really that important for you to have every guy in the school like you?
Like I said, that's a misunderstanding. I'm very sad that you thought about me like that.
You're disappointed in me now? Okay then. You can hate me.
No. I know that you're actually a very kind person deep down. I'm not going to give up on you.
Fine. Do as you wish. We were talking in circles. I didn't trust Saki, so there was no other way about it. I started walking home, but Saki followed me. What are you doing?
You said to do as I wish, so that's what I'm doing.
We didn't talk much as we kept walking. What could be so fun about just walking next to me? I didn't understand at all. I was wondering what she was thinking. As we waited at the light, I glanced over at her. We hadn't spoken a word to each other, but she seemed happy. Was she just enjoying walking by my side? The light turned green and we started walking, when suddenly, Saki pulled my hand.
Watch out!
I immediately understood what she meant. A car ran the red light and almost ran us over. If Saki hadn't pulled me out of the way in the nick of time, we both could have been seriously injured. You okay, Saki?
Yes, I'm fine. What about you, Asato? Are you hurt anywhere?
I'm fine, thanks to you.
No need to thank me. Anyone would have done the same. Ow!
When she tried to stand, her face looked like she was in pain. It seems like she hurt her leg. Are you hurt?
Yes. It seems like I've sprained my ankle.
I'm sorry. It's because you saved me.
This wasn't your fault. It was an accident.
Saki threw herself in front of that truck to save me, but I've been treating her like crap. I'm such a jerk. Saki, please, let me help you. I'll carry you on my back to your house.
What? No, I couldn't ask you to do that.
Please, let me do this. It seemed like Saki was embarrassed more than anything, but I decided to ignore it and carry her anyways. She ended up trusting me with her body and held on tightly. Okay, tell me which way. Unexpected circumstances led me to Saki's house. I borrowed a first aid kit from her and treated her ankle properly. It was a little bit swollen, but I was glad that she wasn't hurt badly.
Asato, you're so good at this. Have you done this before?
Yeah, I've been doing this ever since I was a little kid. Back in elementary, I used to be part of the health committee at school.
If you're so good, why didn't you volunteer in high school too?
Well, I got kind of fed up with it after middle school. I decided to keep this skill a secret.
It's nothing to hide though. You should be proud of it.
Well, it's complicated.
But I finally got a chance to spend some time with you today. I'm lucky that I got hurt.
There's no such thing as a lucky injury. Being healthy and intact is priceless.
I need your help, Asato. My leg hurts, and I can't change. Will you help me?
Are you sure you need help getting dressed?
Positive. I'm just going to take this off first.
Hey now, stop undressing! I thought she was just joking at first, so I kind of panicked when she started taking off her clothes.
Oh, I didn't know you ever panicked, Asato.
Are you just messing with me?
No, not really. My leg hurts, so I can't stand up. Help me take off my skirt.
You can probably stand on one leg to take off your shirt.
Okay, let me try.
Whoa there! She stood on one leg and really put her hands around her hips, so I grabbed her arm and stopped her.
Gotcha!
Huh? Saki moved my hands out of the way and hugged me. I'd never been so close to a girl before. I just froze in place. Hey, I can't breathe.
Tell me if you don't want to do this. Okay, Asato?
Why are you doing this, Saki?
Because I like you, Asato. Why don't we just make a baby together right now?
Slow down, slow down! You're talking nonsense! We aren't even a couple yet!
I've been working so hard for all these years for this exact moment. I ran away from all my training once, but I started training to be a good wife again, all for you. When I saw you again in high school, I knew that it was destiny.
Hold on. You're jumping around too much. I have no idea what's going on. Just calm down so we can talk. Saki slowly got off of me and sat down and started telling me about her past.
Ever since I was a small child, my strict parents made me take all kinds of lessons. They always told me that in order to ensure my future, I was to marry someone with status. And in order to do so, I had to work on becoming an attractive woman.
It's true that Saki was pretty much perfect. The only problem was that it caused many guys to misunderstand the situation. But none of it was calculated. She was just nice to everyone because that was who she was.
But there was a time that I rebelled against my parents and ran away from home back in middle school. I was sitting in the park at night, alone and scared, when a boy came up and talked to me. He told me that I shouldn't fake myself, and that I would be much happier if I married someone that saw me for who I really was.
Wait,
Yeah, that boy was you, Asato.
I remembered that night. I was pretty sick of superficial people back in middle school, too. And when I saw a girl in a similar situation, I gave her that advice. But that girl had short hair, so I didn't notice that it was Saki at all.
Back then, I cut my hair by myself as an act of defiance against my parents. After you talked to me, I thought long and hard about what it meant to be happy. And I came to the conclusion that you were the type of guy that would accept me for who I was. It felt like destiny that I met you that night.
That's all?
Falling in love is that simple, don't you think? My parents were forcing me to take lessons to marry a man with status until then. But from that day on, in my mind, it was all so I could become someone good enough for you.
Are your parents fine with that? I have no status, and I'm just an introvert.
My parents don't know that my heart belongs to someone already. They were happy thinking I was obedient again.
Well, I can tell that you've had a hard life, Saki. But I thought that you were just a scam artist or something. I'm so sorry about that.
It's fine. That just means that I've become the type of person who can be liked by many. Asato, I like you. That's the truth. Do you still not trust me, Asato?
After hearing all of that, I believe you. I can trust you now, Saki. You like me for who I am, right, Saki?
Yes. You are the reason that I can try so hard every day, Asato. I'd be perfectly happy with you getting a normal job and living a normal life.
You're thinking that far in the future, eh? I'm impressed. But don't worry. I promise to make you happy.
Does that mean you'll be my boyfriend?
Yeah. I don't think I'll ever meet anyone as wonderful as you, Saki.
Thank you! I love you so much!
Saki kissed me gently. Oh, and about your parents, by the way. I'm sure they'll be okay.
Why?
Well, my dad owns a hospital. I plan to be a doctor someday too, so I'm sure that's enough status to satisfy your parents, don't you think?
Wow, Asato! I didn't know you came from such a good family.
Yeah, there were just a bunch of people who tried pretending to be my friend because of when I was younger. It was so depressing, so I just started acting like an introvert. I was hoping that one day, someone would see me for who I was inside. I have nothing to hide anymore. I'm done with this facade. Now it's my turn to become the type of man that Saki can be proud of.
Hello everyone, my name is Makoto Hanasaki. I transferred over here from Katsujo High. That was my introduction to the new school I transferred into. I just moved into town because of my father's work. A new chapter of my life is about to begin, but honestly, I'm pretty depressed about it. What a bad time to move. We were already halfway into the new school year, and the kids all had their own cliques. If I was some hunk or super pretty girl, I'm sure everyone would come talk to me. But I was just a plain kid, and everyone was already back to normal life and had lost interest in me by lunchtime. So, I was on my way to eat lunch alone. I walked around for a while and finally made it to a door that led to the rooftop. I tested it out and, to my surprise, it opened, and I was able to get out on the roof. Oh, this school lets the students use the rooftop. Lucky me. It was a hot summer day, so I went to search for some shade when... Oh, someone beat me here. Oh, this girl. I remember seeing her in my class. She was the girl that all the kids crowded around during recess. She was very pretty, so I assumed she was the it girl. Her name, if I remember correctly, was Kana Fuyusaki. She looks so peaceful, and her sleeping face is so cute. She was way prettier than any girl at my old school. Honestly, I wanted to just stay there and watch her sleep. But I didn't want someone catching me and thinking I was a creep. I don't want to bother her in her sleep either, so I decided to walk away, but...
Ow.
Huh?
Ow.
Hey, are you okay?
My chest. Ow.
Are you in pain? Hey, wake up! Hey! She's not waking up. What should I do? Kana was grabbing her shirt and looked like she was in pain. It seemed like she wanted to unbutton her shirt for more room to breathe. But her shirt was rolling up, and I could see her belly button.
Open.
Whoa, okay. She looked like she was in so much pain, but I felt guilty even looking at her. So I closed my eyes and unbuttoned her top button like she asked me to when...
Huh?
Huh? I heard her voice. It was a very different tone than before. I could tell something was up, so I slowly opened my eyes and turned towards her. Her eyes were wide open, and we locked eyes. What? She wasn't responding till like a second ago. Oh, what a bad time to wake up.
What are you doing to me?
I'm sorry.
You think you can apologize your way out of this? You were trying to take my clothes off just now, weren't you?
No, this is a misunderstanding. You look like you were in pain.
Liar! How dare you try to take a girl's clothes off? You're Makoto, that new kid, right? So this is who you really are.
No, please, trust me.
I can't trust you. You won't get away with this.
I'm serious. This is a misunderstanding.
This is unbelievable. You just got yourself in big trouble.
Huh? Wait, hold up!
Stop following me!
When I tried chasing after Kana, she yelled at me. Oh no, she's the most popular girl in class. If she tells everyone about this, my entire high school life is screwed. And it's still my first day. But there was nothing I could do. Honestly, I thought I was finished. However, class is finished, and none of my classmates gave me dirty looks after school. Not only that, but there wasn't any commotion in the class. Maybe she kept my secret? That's what I was hoping, but...
A moment, Makoto?
Yes?
We need to talk. Get your things and follow me.
Okay, so she hasn't forgiven me. My punishment is about to begin. Okay. Did Kana just invite that new kid? What the hell is going on?
Excuse me, I'm coming through.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Whoa. She just instantly created a path for herself. What? Hey, Kana's walking home with a new kid! Huh? No way! Oh man, everyone notices. Just as I thought. She's one of the most popular girls at this school. This can't be good for me. Where are we going?
Stop asking questions. Just follow me.
Okay. Oh man, she's pissed. What's she gonna make me do?
Here we are.
Huh? Is this your house?
One moment. I'll unlock the door now.
After opening the door, she told me to come in and... Is this your room, Kana?
Yes, it is.
Huh? Are you sure it's okay that I'm here? I mean, we just met today.
Makoto,
Yes?
you tried to take my clothes off. You will now repent for your sins.
Like I said, it's all a big misunderstanding. But what is it that you want me to do?
This.
Huh? This is a controller.
I spent all night trying to beat this stage, but I can't clear it. It seems like it can't be cleared alone, so join me.
Wait. Why are you trying to make me play video games with you? And did you just say that you were up all night playing games?
Is there a problem?
Yeah. Wait, why is she acting like I'm in the wrong? She shouldn't be up playing video games all night on a school night, right?
Well, if you don't want to do as I say, I'll have to report everything that happened today to the teachers and other students.
No, please don't. But why are you so insistent that I play games with you?
It's so frustrating that I can't beat that stage.
I see. Well, it doesn't seem like my problem, but why don't you invite a friend over then? I mean, seeing how popular you are, I'm sure you have plenty of friends that would be willing to play games with you.
No, I don't.
Huh?
Everyone thinks I'm a good student. What do you think would happen if someone like that asked them to play video games with them?
I don't think there's a problem.
No! All hell would break loose, and my image would be destroyed.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
Okay, well, why did you tell me then?
I have your weakness, Makoto. If you ever spill to anyone at school that I'm a game nerd, you'll lose your place at that school.
Well, I didn't think she was a gaming nerd. What an interesting character she is. Well, if this is all it takes for you to forgive me, I guess that's a good deal.
Good. By the way, how much gaming experience do you have?
I've been playing games since I was a small kid, so I don't think I suck.
I see. Well, let's find out then.
And so, we started playing games, but... well, that was much easier than I expected. Huh? You okay, Kana?
Makoto! How are you so good at games?
Whoa, she's so close. I'm not.
Yeah, you are! Have you played this game before?
No, it was my first time, but I've played similar games before.
And you're still better than me.
Well, I was lucky, I guess. Anyways, I better leave before your parents get home. I didn't want to run into her parents, so I got ready to leave, but...
Wait!
Huh?
It's fine. My parents won't be home for a while. Let's play more games.
Whoa, is this what I think it is?
You'd better not think you're sleeping tonight.
That's out of context, I think. I ended up playing games with her late into the night. And apparently, this wasn't the last of our relationship.
Makoto, let's go home together again.
She invites me like that every day, but it was more of an order than an invitation. She had my weakness, so I couldn't refuse, and she took me home with her every day to play video games with her. Well, to be quite honest, playing video games with a beautiful girl was more like a gift than a punishment. So I happily joined her every day, and when we play games...
Oh, no! Stop, no!
No means yes.
You're so mean, Makoto.
As she screamed, her character flew out of the screen. No losses as usual. Ever since we started playing games, Kana has never beat me at these fighting games. Honestly, she wasn't very good for how much she played.
You're so mean, Makoto. Go easy on me.
You were the one who told me not to, remember? Hey, stop poking me!
Yeah. This is what you get for being such a bully.
We became close enough to joke around like this with each other.
Oh, should we eat first?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Okay, I'll go prepare something so you can do my homework.
Yes, ma'am. I've been eating at Kana's house recently. Her parents always work till late at night, and she used to always eat alone. So she kept me there and cooked for me so we could play games till late every night. However, we had to do schoolwork too, so it was my job to do her homework while she cooked.
How is it?
It's delicious. Whenever I told her how good her food was, she always had a satisfied smile on her face. Obviously, I gradually started to fall in love with her, and within a few days, I was head over heels for her.
All right, round 2 after dinner, Makoto.
You never give up, do you, Kana?
I'm not gonna let you go home until I win today.
That means I'm never going home. It was so fun to spend time with her like this every day. Oh, yeah, by the way, you don't have some life-threatening disease, do you?
What do you mean? You're scaring me.
Well, you may not know because you were asleep, but that day that you accused me, you were holding your chest like you were in a lot of pain. I avoided bringing up the incident because I didn't want to remind her and upset her, but we were close enough for me to ask now. I wanted to check because I was concerned for her, and I also wanted to know if there was anything I could do to help.
Oh!
Huh? Did I ring any bells?
Well...
What's this reaction? Is it that bad? It seems more like she's panicking. Is it something that you don't want to discuss?
Don't be mad, okay?
Mad? Why would I be mad?
First, you have to promise me that you won't get angry.
Okay, I won't.
Well, then...
Probably.
Oh, you almost tricked me!
Just kidding. I won't get angry, so tell me.
Are you sure? You better not take back that promise.
Trust me, it's okay.
I'm not sure if I should trust you.
Hey!
Just kidding. Well, actually, I was awake that day.
Huh?
I was asleep when you approached me, but I woke up when you tried to walk away. I panicked when I found out you saw me sleeping.
So, you set me up to prevent me from talking about it?
Yes.
What? Are you kidding? That's terrible!
Hey! You promised not to get angry. Keep your promise.
Shut up! I thought my high school life was finished that day.
I had no choice. I had an image to protect.
Why would you go to such extremes, Kana?
Look who's talking.
I'm not half as extreme as you.
What does that mean?
We ended up fighting until I went home that day. We fought now and then after that, but for the most part, we were very good friends until one day.
Let's make a bet, Makoto.
A bet?
Yeah, the loser has to listen to anything the winner says. What do you say?
Are you serious?
Yes, very.
Kana has never beat me though, but she's trying to make me a bet. Does she have some sort of new trick up her sleeve? By the way, what do you mean by anything?
Anything besides something that hurts the other person.
Are you serious?
Yes.
She's serious. Maybe Kana likes me too, and she wants me to win and request something intimate with her. I had weird thoughts racing through my mind like that, but...
And if I win, I want you to date me.
Huh?
If I win, you'll have to be my boyfriend, Makoto.
The words that came out of her mouth were so surprising that I really couldn't comprehend for a second, but I didn't have to think twice to agree. Well, you'll have to beat me first.
Oh, yeah.
Kana seemed happy that I agreed to the bet, and this was the first time that I ever lost to Kana at a fighting game. My name is Shinji Kannagi. I'm a freshman in high school. I'm not sure exactly how to put it, but our class was filled with a sour smell. The source of that smell was... Hey, Jimiko! Your hair is so shaggy! Yeah. Are you trying to be a ghost or something? It's too early for Halloween, don't you think? And those bangs are so long.
Are you really a girl, Jimiko? Why don't you act like one? What's that perfume you use? It smells so sour. I'm not Jimiko. My name is Miko.
When the girl said that, everyone started laughing like they were mocking her. Her name was Miko Kuraji. She was the source of the peculiar smell. It seems like she hasn't taken a shower for a very long time. Her hair was oily, and she looks like a homeless person. Ah, Jimiko's signature phrase! Your parents must have purposely named you that, right?
Of course not. My mother gave me this name so I would grow up to be someone with a beautiful heart.
You should worry about making your body beautiful before your heart.
Yeah, seriously. Your smelly perfume makes me nauseous every day.
Jeez, I bet that smell is contagious.
Yeah, let's get away from her.
They made fun of her all they wanted, and once they were satisfied, they walked away. Miko just sat there with her head down. Everyone always made fun of Miko. They rearranged her first and last name and called her Jimiko, which means plain Jane in Japanese. They were all so selfish. It's true that she wasn't very clean, but I knew that she had a beautiful heart. Everyone only sees her for what's on the outside. I started noticing Miko by coincidence. One day, I just happened to wake up early, so I got to school earlier than usual. I thought I was first, but when I got to class, there was someone already there. Kuraji, what are you doing here?
Kannagi, right? Good morning. You're early today.
Yeah, but why are you cleaning the classroom? I walked in to see Miko cleaning. This was my first conversation with her.
I'm cleaning the class so everyone can spend their time in a better atmosphere. I know how I disgust everyone, so I'm just doing what I can.
Oh, so you do realize it. Why don't you just take a bath?
Well, you have a point, but...
Miko just kind of stared at the floor. I realized that I had said something insensitive. I've always watched how the others treated her, and I didn't want to be one of them. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
I realized that what I just said was insensitive.
It's okay. It's true that I'm causing people trouble in this class.
I didn't know what else to say to her. Miko continued to clean and refill the vases in the classroom. I haven't spoken to her since. But ever since then, I've kept my eye on Miko's actions. Good luck with cleaning duty, Miko.
Yeah, we can't stand being in the same space as you.
The other classmates forced cleaning duty on Miko as usual and left. Miko never complained. She always silently cleaned the classroom from corner to corner. She cleans every morning, and they're forcing her to do it after school too? That's not fair. It was hard for me to be near her, so I've always been watching from a distance. Miko never talked badly about anyone, no matter what they said to her. She had a very humble heart. I'll help, Miko.
I'm not Jimiko. My name is Miko.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh,
Miko realized her mistake.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have been on autopilot. But you called me Miko.
You said it yourself. Your name is Miko, right? I thought that's what you wanted to be called.
Yeah, but you used my first name.
So what? We're friends, right? So you can call me Shinji too.
Friends? Why are you so friendly to me? We've barely even talked.
Do you not want to be friends?
No, But if people hear that you're my friend, they'll hassle you too.
I'm not worried about it. Sorry for never helping out before. I'll help you clean after school from now on.
Why though?
I've noticed how beautiful your heart is, Miko. I've been watching you for a while now. I like your name, Miko. It's the perfect name for you.
No, it's not.
She was probably embarrassed. It was hard to tell with those bangs, but her body language showed it. We decided to finish cleaning and walk home together. Alright then, let's get this over with. I don't want to pry, but why don't you shower, Miko? It's such a waste considering you have such a beautiful heart.
My family, we aren't very wealthy, so we have to cut back as much as possible.
I'm sorry. I don't want to overstep.
It's okay. I know that you don't have bad intentions. I'm sorry too, for walking next to you.
Well, I was a bit concerned about you. I just think it's unfair that people reject you as a person just because of your smell. So, if the reason is financial, it isn't like you don't want to shower, right?
Huh? Yeah. You could say that, I guess.
Then come over to my house. You can use our shower.
What? No, I couldn't.
It's not just for you, Miko. My mom works in the cosmetics industry, and we have high-end shampoos that are currently under development. I want you to try them out.
Someone like me doesn't deserve to use high-end things.
Like I said, they're sample products that are under development. I can't tell the difference, so maybe you can. It'll help my mom if you can give her an honest opinion as well.
Yeah, but it's kind of embarrassing to borrow the shower at another guy's house.
After I saw how nervous about it she looked, I realized that I was making kind of a bold offer. Oh, sorry. I wasn't thinking about it like that. I honestly just wanted to help out. Sorry for being insensitive.
Kanagi,
I really didn't have any hidden motives, but she was a girl after all. I shouldn't have nonchalantly invited her over to my house like that.
thank you so much, Kanagi. Would it be okay to take you up on your offer then?
Huh? You sure?
Yes. I can tell that you really are just trying to help me out.
Maybe she noticed that I was feeling bad and was being mindful of my feelings. I felt a little bad about that as well, but I decided to accept her consideration if it was going to help get those kids in class off her back. Okay, come with me then. So, I took Miko home with me. Here's a towel and a change of clothes. Use anything you see in there. Take your time. I prepared a shower room for her and tried to walk out, but Miko grabbed my arm.
I'm scared. Will you go in with me?
Huh? Miko was looking down. Scared? What did she mean? But more than that, was I being asked to shower with a girl right now? Hold on, that's taking it too far, right?
Just kidding. I can go in alone.
Oh, stop playing with me like that. I panicked for a second, but Miko seemed fine. I couldn't see her expression because of her bangs, so it was hard to tell if she was really joking or serious. I never thought of her like that, but it did make my heart skip a beat. Being seduced like that, even if it was just a joke. Nothing personal, but the only reason why I was able to invite her over like this was because I didn't think of her like that. But under normal circumstances, this was a pretty bold invitation. I'm sure it took courage for Miko to accept the offer as well. But this is for the better. She has such a beautiful heart. She doesn't deserve to be treated like that. It may not have been my problem, but I just couldn't sit back and watch the girl who cleaned the classroom every morning and afternoon be badmouthed by the kids in class. They did give her a mean nickname, but just like her name meant, Miko really did have a beautiful heart. I wanted everyone to see that part of her.
Kanagi, thank you for the shower.
I was reading some comics until Miko came out. She had a sour smell before, but now I smelled the fresh fragrance of the shampoo. So, how was it? Did it feel... Wait, what? When I saw her face, I shouted in shock. Before taking a shower, Miko looked like a homeless person, but standing in front of me was a lovely and gorgeous young girl.
Why are you shouting?
Oh, Miko, right?
Yeah? Why?
You've changed so much. I never knew you were so cute. She looked like a completely different person. Her oily hair was silky smooth, and her hidden face was revealed. I couldn't believe it was the same girl that I walked home with.
Oh, Kanagi, you're so good at compliments.
No, I'm serious. I didn't know how beautiful you were. What a waste.
It's all thanks to the shampoo. I didn't expect my hair to get this smooth.
It's not just your hair, Miko. You should be more confident about your looks.
Stop flattering me. I'm not used to compliments.
Miko blushed as she looked uncomfortably down at the ground. My heart was pounding at the beautiful girl standing in front of me. Wow, she's even cuter when she's embarrassed. I couldn't believe that this beautiful girl was just in my shower room.
Kanagi, I want to show my appreciation. Is there anything I can do for you?
Huh? No, don't worry about it.
No, please. Not only did you let me use your shower, but you let me use such an expensive shampoo. I can't go home without doing something for you in return.
Yeah, but...
Okay then. Let me clean your room for you. I'm good at that.
She's right. She was a good cleaner. I've seen her do it many times at school. I really wasn't looking for a favor in return, but I thought about Miko and thought that maybe it would be better that I accepted her offer to give her peace of mind. Okay then, thank you.
Leave it up to me.
Miko said that she would clean my room, but she ended up cleaning our kitchen, entrance, hallways, and bathroom as well. It ended up being quite an amount of work.
I'm home.
Oh, hey!
Hello.
She cleaned until night when my mother came home. She just finished and we were taking a break on the living room sofa when my mother came home.
Oh, what a cute guest you have with you, Shinji. Is this your girlfriend?
No, she's just a classmate.
Nice to meet you. I'm Shinji's classmate, Miko Kurashi. Are you Shinji's sister? Huh? Oh, how flattering. What? Nice to meet you. I'm Shinji's mother.
Miko seemed confused. She was silent for a couple seconds, and her expression changed to shock.
What?
That's the same reaction that I gave to you, Miko. Oh, I don't think Mom looks that young, but you get the picture.
What was that, Shinji?
Nothing. My mother glared at me, so I turned away.
Oh, I'm sorry. You just look so young. Well, I do take good care of myself. You can look young if you care for your skin well every day. By the way, I heard that you work at a cosmetics company, Mrs. Kanagi. The shampoo, it made my hair so silky. Oh, that's good to hear. But geez, kids these days, you guys take things fast, don't you? You guys are still in high school, so be careful, all right? Huh? Shinji, you're becoming a big boy now, so don't do anything irresponsible, okay?
What are you talking about, Mom? I didn't get what she was trying to tell me, but Miko seemed to realize something and started blushing and yelling.
No! This is a misunderstanding, ma'am. I was just borrowing your shower. Shinji and I didn't do anything.
Her words made me realize what my mom was trying to say. Yeah, bringing a girl over and letting her take a shower. I could see why she thought that we were doing something inappropriate. Mom, it's not like that. There's an explanation for all of this. I told my mother all about Miko's situation.
Thank you so much for everything today.
No, thank you for cleaning the house. Currently, I'm walking Miko home. My mother fell in love with her too and made dinner for her. We washed and dried what we could, and the others we sprayed with Febreze, so she didn't smell at all anymore. Hey, Miko, wanna go to school together tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. But I go pretty early.
I know, I have a good idea. You just come as usual.
Okay, if you say so. I can walk home from here.
You sure?
Yeah, really. Thank you for walking me this far.
Maybe she didn't want me to know where she lived, so I decided to leave her there. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you so much for everything.
As scheduled, we were the first two to class. After finishing the daily cleaning together, we were up on the roof until 10 minutes before class. Okay, Miko, I'll go first, so come in a little bit.
All right, but are you sure that things are going to be how you said?
I'm positive. It's up to you from there, Miko. I went to class first, and Miko came after a few minutes. The moment she walked in, commotion spread across the classroom. Huh? Who's that?
A new student, maybe? But don't they usually have an introduction first?
As I predicted, no one noticed that it was Miko. All eyes were on her. Miko ignored the chatter and went straight to her seat. After she sat down, a classmate talked to her. Hey, you new? You shouldn't sit there. That's Jimiko's seat.
I'm not Jimiko. My name is Miko.
When Miko spoke her signature line, the entire class exploded with surprise.
No way! Are you really Jimiko?
Unbelievable! I didn't know you were this cute, Jimiko.
The kids crowded around her. Miko seemed confused.
Jeez, Jimiko. I mean, Miko. All you had to do was take a bath and look how cute you are.
Yeah, you smell so good today, Miko.
I can't believe it's really you. I'm so glad that we don't have to smell that disgusting smell anymore.
Hey, don't be rude to Miko. So, Miko, wanna hang out after school today?
What? No, hang out with me, Miko.
A bunch of the boys started asking Miko out on a date. What a complete 180. Miko looked at me with confusion in her eyes. I just nodded as if to say, told you so. And like I said, the rest was up to her. Now, she knows how beautiful she really is. It is annoying how these kids just flip-flop depending on looks. But if it makes Miko's high school life easier, so be it. Honestly, I did want Miko all to myself. But I didn't want to make her feel like she owed me anything. And more than anything, I wanted her to enjoy a high school life free of mean comments. However, the great comments and attention didn't last long. Miko had financial problems, so she couldn't really hang out with everyone after school. She did remain popular until she stopped taking baths again and returned back to her old looks.
Jimiko, take a shower.
Yeah, don't you think about the people around you at all?
Now that they all knew how pretty she could be, everyone's expectations were higher, and the nauseating odor that her body released was under attack even more than before. Things were back where they started in no time. Let me help, Miko. I talked to Miko, who had cleaning duty forced on her again. It had been a while since we spoke.
I'm sorry, Kanagi. You helped me get clean, but I couldn't maintain it. I'm causing everyone trouble again. You don't want to be near me either, do you?
If I didn't, why would I be talking to you like this?
But you haven't spoken to me in such a long time.
Like I said, it was up to you from there, Miko. I didn't want to bind you.
But you said we were friends.
I still think we're friends, Miko. That's why I'm here right now, worried about you. I like you for your beautiful heart, Miko. It doesn't matter to me how you look. Miko looked down and started fidgeting.
Kanagi, can I ask you a favor? I'd like to borrow your shower again.
Of course, anytime. You heard my mom. She's cool with it too. Don't hesitate to ask. After we cleaned, Miko came over again and took a shower. She was beautiful once again. You really are pretty, Miko. I'm sure the kids will do a 180 again.
That doesn't make me happy at all. All I want is one person to see me.
One person?
I like you, Kanagi. You told me that I had a beautiful heart. You saw me for who I was. That's the kind of person that I want to be with. Not as a friend, but as your girlfriend.
Miko looked straight into my eyes and confessed her love to me. Her face, which was normally covered, was blushing. I was hoping you'd say that, Miko. I've been attracted to you for a long time now. After hearing my response, Miko came and hugged me gently.
I'm so happy. Please stay with me from now on.
Of course. I'll protect you, Miko. You let me know if there's anything bothering you.
I'll take better care of my looks from now on. I want to be pretty. For you.
Don't worry about it too much though, Miko. You're you either way.
This is for me too. I want the person I like to see the best version of me.
Okay then. You can come over every day then. You can use our shower and laundry anytime you want.
I'll do it at home from now on. I can't be scared forever.
Scared? What do you mean?
I think my house is haunted. There was a time that I was taking a bath at home, and I saw a scary ghost. The rest of my family doesn't notice, but I've been so traumatized since.
When Miko first came over, I remember her joking about how she wanted me to go in with her because she was scared to go in by herself. I guess it wasn't completely just a joke after all. Well, you just try your best. Even if you can't shower, I'll like you just the same. I kissed her gently to reassure her. I promised myself to accept Miko no matter what.
Satoru! Satoru Yamada, where are you?
Matsuzaki?
How dare you make me wait so long?
I'm studying.
I'm so cold. I can't stand this. I'm so wet. Hurry up and let me in.
What? You're what?
I said let me in.
Okay.
I'm drenched.
It's pouring. You should have just stayed home.
Well, I wanted to come, okay? I wanted to see Tatsuko. Hey, is the bath ready?
Huh? Yeah.
Not bad, Satoru.
Well, you're gonna catch a cold if you stay like that.
Hey,
Huh?
help me take my clothes off.
What? No! Why?
Cause I'm gonna take a bath. Hurry up and take my clothes off. You want me to catch a cold?
Take them off yourself.
I can't. They're wet and sticking to my body.
Fine.
Huh? Take my cami too.
What? No way!
Are you defying me?
Please don't make me do it.
Ah, nice and warm.
I'll leave your towel here.
What about a change of clothes?
Is a t-shirt okay?
Yeah, that'll do.
How did things end up like this?
Meow,
It's your fault, you know that, Tatsuko?
meow.
Nanase Matsuzaki is a rebellious, blonde-haired, beautiful girl in the same class as me. She's always seemed irritated, and I was a nerd, so I kept my distance from her.
Hey, Nanasi has more piercings again.
Yeah, she's cute, but kinda intimidating too. Don't you think? They're right. I better avoid eye contact. She started coming over every day because of a stray cat. Huh? Oh, that uniform. She must be a student from my school. I wonder what she's doing there.
Here, I brought you food. Hey, why won't you eat it?
Matsuzaki?
What are you looking at?
Ah! I'm sorry.
Oh, it's you, Satoru.
You know me, Miss Matsuzaki?
Yeah, we're in the same class. Stop calling me miss.
Oh, sorry.
Do you know about cats, Satoru?
Huh? Cats?
Yeah, this one isn't eating at all.
Oh no. Let's take it to a vet then.
But I have no money.
I'll pay. The vet told us that there wasn't anything wrong. But what were we going to do with it?
Please take her home with you. I can't keep it at my house.
I don't think my parents will allow me to keep her.
You're the only one that I can ask, Satoru. Please, take care of Tatsuko.
Her name is Tatsuko?
Meow, meow.
Maybe I won't be as lonely if I can keep her. Alright, I'll ask my parents.
Nice. I'll come meet Tatsuko once in a while too, okay?
Huh? Yeah, sure. I was surprised at how easily my parents said yes. They must feel bad about always using work as an excuse to not come home much. That's how I started living with Tatsuko, and how Nanase Matsuzaki started coming over every day. Matsuzaki's here to see you, Tatsuko.
Meow, meow.
Or maybe she's using my house as a place to hang out because my parents are always gone. Why else would a pretty girl like that be over at a nerd's house?
Ah, that felt great.
Whoa!
Huh? What are you staring at?
I hope you have something on underneath that.
Oh yeah, I borrowed a pair of boxers from you.
What?
So, what's for dinner?
Fish teriyaki.
I hate fish. I want meat. And you better have dessert too.
I do. But you're eating over again? Boxers?
Is that a problem?
Of course not.
Hey, dry my hair.
Yes, ma'am.
Feed me.
Yes, ma'am. Man, my heart is always pounding so fast. It's gonna explode one of these days. But Nanase was the reason that I got to live with Tatsuko. Tatsuko, I'm gonna take such good care of you.
You're talking to Tatsuko now? That's so sad. Right, Tatsuko?
Hey, you're talking to her too? So are you leaving soon? I'd like to study.
What? Are you treating me like a nuisance?
I'm sorry. I wonder if Nanase is coming over today too. Huh? Is she in trouble?
What's with the attitude, Nanase?
Leave me alone.
You should be studying to get into college. You barely even come to school, and you turned in your future plan sheet blank. I'm calling your parents in for a parent-teacher conference. You hear me?
What? That's so annoying.
Jeez. Nanase is so scary at school. She's so needy when she's over at my house, but she seems extra irritated today. So I better buy her a dessert just in case.
Hey, I'm bored.
I'm studying right now.
What's so fun about studying?
Why don't you study too, Matsuzaki? Didn't you have a parent-teacher conference today?
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm sorry.
Hey! I said hey! See? Tatsuko wants to play too. You should take breaks too, you know.
Fine. Come here! Come get it! Come get it!
No! Why are you playing with Tatsuko?
Huh? Isn't that what you said?
Ugh. Who's cute here? Tatsuko or me?
Well, you're cute too, Matsuzaki.
Stop calling me that.
Huh?
I hate that last name. My parents got remarried and I automatically got that name anyways. I hate that guy. I don't even think of him as my dad.
Oh, I didn't know. Sorry.
Call me Nanasi.
Miss Nanase?
Na-na-si. Just Nanasi.
Okay, Nanase.
Good. Then I'll call you Sati.
Sati?
Yeah. Cute, right, Sati?
No. Please don't.
You're blushing. That's cute, Sati.
You're the one that's cute. It's getting dark out. I'll walk you home.
I don't want to go home.
But my parents aren't coming home tonight.
Oh, perfect. Then let me sleep over.
No, that's exactly why you can't. You need to go home.
No, I don't want to.
Whoa! Nanase?
A little too extreme for you, Sati?
Get off of me!
No. Come on, let me sleep over. If you do...
No!
Huh?
Don't say any more, Nanase. You should have more self-respect for yourself.
Satoru...
Fine, if you don't want to go home, you can stay. But if you have to call home, you can't just not go home without telling your parents.
If I call them, will you let me sleep over?
Yeah, you can sleep in my room. I'll stay here and study.
Okay then. Can I be here too? I won't get in your way. Why do you study so hard, Satoru? Do you have a big dream or something?
Not really. I just thought that college would be a good way to get away from my parents.
What do you mean?
Well, my parents haven't gotten along for a very long time. Their marriage is broken. They don't even want to see each other's faces. So they use work as an excuse to always be out.
I see.
I'm pretty sick of both of them myself. So I decided to study hard and go to a college out of town, so I can live away from my parents. That's why I'm trying so hard right now.
Oh wow. That's impressive, Satoru. I respect that.
Nanase, are you asleep? I fell asleep while I was studying too. When I woke up, Nanase was gone. And ever since then, Nanase just disappeared. She wasn't at school today either, and she hasn't come over in days. I wonder where Nanase could be. Oh! Nanase!
Satoru?
I'm so glad I found you.
Were you looking for me?
Yeah,
Why?
well, because Tatsuko misses you.
That's stupid.
You were the one that found her, Nanase, so...
I'm not going to your house anymore, because you can't study with me there.
Since when are you worried about that?
I don't want to get in your way, Satoru. You're trying so hard.
Nanase? Nanase wept as she told me about how she started bleaching her hair and piercing her ears after her mother got remarried, and how she didn't get along with her stepfather and didn't want to go home, and how she started liking me around the time that her mother got remarried.
I could tell. You seemed like me. Like you had issues with your parents. I felt like we were the same.
Oh, so that's why you knew my name.
When I saw how you took in Tatsuko and took care of her so well, I wanted to be cared by you too. I thought that you would accept me, Satoru, but I was wrong.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. It's just that I hate myself.
Why though?
Because I was just running away from things, while you were trying so hard to become independent, and I was just getting in your way. I hate myself for that.
Don't talk bad about the person I love, Nanase.
Huh?
Every day was so much fun thanks to you, Nanase. My house used to be a lonely place, but it's been so warm since you've come along.
Satoru.
I realized once you stopped coming that there's a place in my heart that Tatsuko can't fill. I want to be with you more, Nanase. I love you.
I love you too, Satoru.
1 year passed. We graduated high school. Nanase, is this the last one?
Yep.
I went on to a college far away from home, and Nanase found a job at a clothing store nearby and came with me. And who could forget Tatsuko?
But this room, it's so old.
Well, it allows pets and it is pretty cheap, so it's the best we can do for now.
Well, Tatsuko seems to like it, so I guess it'll do.
Once I graduate college, I'll get a good job. Then we can move into a big house together.
Sounds good.
It all started back when I was in first year of middle school. Kensuke, this is Reina Shiratori. She's the daughter of the Shiratori group. Wow, she's so beautiful.
Hello.
Whoa, she seems kinda stuck up. I raised her spoiled, so she can be quite cheeky sometimes. She might be a slight hassle, but please, treat her well. Huh? Oh, yeah. We forgot to tell you. We want you two to get married after you graduate university. You two shall be betrothed to each other. Yup.
What? What did you just say? Why must I get married to this plain, dull guy like him?
Reina, stop! That's rude. It's the truth, so don't worry about it. Dad! Why are you denying it? This was a marriage of convenience. Though plain and dull, I happen to be the son who will succeed to the Gojo group. It will be beneficial for both families if I get married to the Shiratori group's daughter.
Father, I will choose who to marry myself.
Well, of course. Although I was the son of a high-class family, I'm sure she wouldn't want to marry an uncool guy like me. Then how about we consider him a fiancé candidate? That's a wonderful idea, Shiratori.
Was it Kensuke? And you're okay with this?
Well, yeah. I kind of expected that my family would choose my wife.
Must be hard when you're unpopular.
Don't feel sorry for me.
Oh, we're still middle schoolers, and yet we're promised to each other already.
Just a candidate, right? I think they'll naturally forget about it in the future. A beautiful girl looks beautiful, even when she's depressed.
I must tell you in advance, but there will never come a day that I fall in love with you.
Yeah, I believe you.
I will go find a wonderful man on my own. You should go and do the same. Well, I'm sure the probability of you succeeding is relatively low.
Why does she have to put me down each time? After that, we would sometimes meet at family dinners, but nothing in particular happened to us thereafter. Time passed, and I had become a second year in high school. Oh, I'll take a nap once I get home. Someone's crouching down in front of my house? Excuse me. Are you okay?
Kensuke?
Reina! What happened?
What should I do? My family company went bankrupt.
Young master, I made some hot cocoa for Ms. Reina.
Thank you, Miss Mita. Reina, why don't you drink this slowly and calm down a bit?
Yeah, thank you.
I've never seen Reina this quiet. It was apparently true that the Shiratori group company went bankrupt. It was the hot topic on the news when I opened my phone. Well, did you calm down?
Yeah, sorry for coming in all of a sudden.
I didn't know you can apologize.
Of course I can. My house was foreclosed.
No way!
Father and mother are both very busy dealing with everything, and I didn't know what I should do. I'm sorry I'm relying on you only at times like this.
No worries. I'm glad you're relying on me. How about you ask a friend if you could sleep over for a while?
I don't have any friends.
Oh, I see. Sorry I asked. Hold on, I'll ask Dad. After talking to Dad on the phone, he suggested that Reina sleep in our guest room until the situation settles. I was just thinking about what I can do to help Shiratori. You keep being support to Miss Reina. Got it. Although just a candidate, she is my fiancé. She's relying on me, so I must do what I can. Reina, you can sleep over at our house today.
Thank you. But because of my situation, I cannot pay for room charge right away. May I pay another day?
You don't have to worry about that.
I don't need your mercy.
She's such a pain sometimes. Okay then, that's fine. Just rest well for today. Do you have a change of clothes?
No, the paparazzi were crowding around my house and I couldn't get in.
I'll go ask our housekeeper, Miss Mita, to get some clothes ready then. Miss Mita!
Here I am. I've gotten ready with an option for Ms. Reina's attire. I do hope it's to your liking. A rabbit costume pajama? It doesn't suit your preference?
No, it's wonderful. Thank you very much.
I've succeeded, young master.
You thought that was my preference? What's up with that wink? After our parents discussed the situation, it was decided that Reina would stay at our house for a while. Please, feel at home.
Thank you.
If you have something you need, please, feel free to tell us.
Then, please let me work here.
Huh?
Let me work here, please.
The famous line from Spirited Away? No, we can't let you do that.
However, I do not have the guarantee that I can pay for room fee in the future.
Please, don't worry about that.
No, it cannot be. I cannot allow this. My pride won't let me.
If you insist that much. Dad, what job do we have available? 1 minute later, you can't think of anything.
I'll do anything.
No, I'm sure you don't want to clean, right?
I'd rather clean and do anything rather than have you feel sorry for me. I can even be your maid.
Oh, that's a good idea. Huh? Miss Reina, why don't you be a maid? What are you saying, Dad? Of course she's just joking, right? And with that, it was decided that Reina would become my maid. Well, although she would be called a maid, her basic work schedule was just waking me up in the morning.
Am I allowed to eat such a luxurious dinner, although I am a maid? What's so funny?
I just realized you're surprisingly the type of person to show reserve. I thought you were the type to be picky and selfish about what you eat.
How rude.
Unexpectedly, there were many surprising sides of her. She would always greet our housekeeper, Miss Mita, politely and would actively try to help out. Although she had to give up going to the famous private high school she was in, I would often see her studying during her free time. I realized that I couldn't get my eyes off of her. Rather, maybe I was like this from the beginning. I realized that I had been gazing at her beauty since the day that I first met her. Just as I found that out, Dad called me into his room. Shiratori decided to let go of the company through voluntary bankruptcy. Is that so? Thus, your engagement with Miss Reina will be called off. What? It was a marriage of convenience, so it's only natural. And you were just a candidate from the beginning. Yeah, but... Did you just hear something from the hallway? Reina.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I just happened to hear it.
Well, it is as he heard. Still, you're welcome to stay here until the situation settles.
Thank you very much. I will never forget your grace.
Reina. She's shaking. My hands reached out midway, but I couldn't put it on her shoulder. The next day. Shit! I overslept!
I thought Miss Reina went to wake you up, but I guess not. Now that we mention it, I haven't seen her around.
Could it be? When I went to the guest room, it was empty.
Oh, where did Miss Reina go?
I'll go find her. Please, call school and tell them I'll be absent today. There's no way a girl with high pride like her would have just continued staying at our house. Why didn't I realize that sooner? Reina, don't just leave without telling us.
Kensuke.
You can't go into that house anymore, right? Where are you planning on going? Jeez, don't act without a plan.
But I can't just be relying on your family like this.
Oh, gosh. I guess I have to tell her the truth, because I love you. I told you I wanted to help, right?
Huh? What? You love me?
Yes. Our engagement might have been called off, but do you remember what you told me before?
I will go find a wonderful man on my own. You should do the same.
That wonderful person, to me, is you. That's why. Although I may not be yours right now, I wish I could be your wonderful man in the future. And I'll persuade Dad with all of my might for his grace upon our marriage.
Kensuke, isn't that sympathy and not love?
It's not! I'm serious! Why are you laughing?
I realized I should just surrender. I don't care whether it's sympathy or not anymore.
Whoa!
It seems like my pride just disappears when I'm with you.
I don't know if I can keep my calm if she says something like that in my arms. She was so pure and childlike as she came close and put her cheek against mine. I had to count the successive prime ministers in my head to keep calm. And then, 10 years later.
Sir, It is time for your conference.
Got it! But before that, can you help me relax?
I told you we shouldn't flirt like this in the company.
Thanks to my beautiful secretary, I'm able to give my best at work. So, it's okay if it's at home?
Oh, come on. Stop it, smarty pants.